As a child nutrition program manager, you face all sorts of challenging situations every day that have nothing to do with our primary mission of providing nutritious meals for children. You know what I mean, personnel issues, conflicts that sometimes arise among employees, teachers, or other staff members. Conflicts can occur for all sorts of reasons, but our goal should be to resolve any difficult situations in a way that maintains a good working relationship with everyone involved. Quick, unthinking responses will do nothing but damage relationships in the workplace. See if you can put yourself in the place of our cafeteria manager, Miss Nichols, as she encounters an angry teacher.
Hi, Miss Adams. Can I do something for you?
You certainly can do something, Miss Nichols. I told that cashier last week that I needed 50 bag lunches for the 4th grade field trip today. We're going to the Science Museum, and I made it very clear that I wanted bologna sandwiches, fruit, milk, and ice cream. But instead, we get these peanut butter sandwiches, fruit and celery sticks, a cookie, and milk. The children were so excited about this trip, and then this problem with the lunches. Well, look, I don't even like peanut butter. I haven't liked it since I was their age.
Well, Miss Adams, I can see that you're upset about this.
Yes, you bet I am.
Obviously, this is a situation that requires careful handling. Ms. Adams is exhibiting some of the non-productive behaviors managers must deal with from time to time. Behaviors such as arguing, aggression, and complaining that you've been learning about in your written material. Ms. Nichols needs to recognize these behaviors and then address Ms. Adams carefully in order to keep the conversation from getting disruptive. Let's see how Ms. Nichols deals with her irate customer.
I'm sorry you didn't get the menu you wanted. The cashier mentioned that you had a specific menu in mind, but we prepared our standard bag lunch because we never got a written bag lunch request from you. The cooks were just following our policy on what to prepare when there is no written request.
Oh, please, a written request? We are ordering lunches here, not closing on a house. Besides, I have a lot of other paperwork and a really large class. Why should I take the time to do this?
I know it seems like a lot of paperwork, but with 900 kids in the school, we need a procedure to make sure that everyone's field trip is properly handled. We handle the special requests along with our regular service. Also, ice cream isn't available on field trips because there is no way to keep it frozen.
Oh, I didn't think about the ice cream melting.
And even though you may not like peanut butter, most kids do. The lunch meets our nutritional requirements for the National School Lunch Program. Plus, it's safe to take on a long trip.
I guess that makes sense.
Also, when we have a special request, we have to order food and schedule preparation. That's why we ask that teachers have the request form in a week ahead of the trip. But we're glad to work with you. We have a lot of menu choices, so in the future, just let me know and I'll help you any way I can.
Well, I guess these lunches will do.
Thanks for understanding, Miss Adams, and have a great time at the museum.
I'm sure that a situation similar to this has occurred in your cafeteria. When it happened, did you remain as calm as Ms. Nichols? Did you listen? Apologize? Offer a solution that's a win-win for everyone. The best solution is one that works for both your food service operation and your customer. Of course, one reason the situation occurred is because the cashier and the teacher did not clearly communicate about the bag lunch request. And the truth is, a lack of communication is at the heart of many conflicts. But when conflicts do arise, effective communication begins with careful listening. Was the manager in this situation an effective listener? Take a few minutes to discuss that. You should also discuss other difficult situations that required careful communications. What are your strengths and weaknesses in handling difficult situations, and how can you strengthen your response to conflict? You can return to the tape after your discussion.
Oh, please, a written request? We are ordering lunches here, not closing on a house. Besides, I have a lot of other paperwork and a really large class. Why should I take the time to do this?
I know it seems like a lot of paperwork, but with 900 kids in the school, we need a procedure to make sure that everyone's field trip is properly handled. We handle the special requests along with our regular service. Also, Ice cream isn't available on field trips because there is no way to keep it frozen.
Ms. Anderson didn't get the lunches she wanted because she didn't fill out the bag lunch request. But our manager, Ms. Nichols, did a good job of diffusing the situation. Still, there's more work to do. Ms. Nichols will now follow up with the cashier to make sure this problem doesn't happen again.
So, Ms. Adams was pretty angry. I could hear her all the way out here. What happened?
Well, she didn't understand the importance of filling out the bag lunch request.
Oh, gosh, I bet that's my fault.
No, I understand that you're busy doing a lot of things here at the register, and you've been doing a great job.
Well, when Miss Adams started through the line and started asking about the bag lunches, I was in the middle of the 5th grade, and you know how noisy they are. I just forgot to explain to her all about the request.
Well, I understand. The next time someone has a special request or catering item, give them a copy of the form. And be sure to tell the teachers that if they don't complete the request, they may not have their lunches ready for the trip, or they may not get the menu they want. And if you're too busy because you're here at the line, just have them ask for me personally.
No problem. I understand. We don't want to do anything to get the teachers upset. They've got enough on their plates already.
Definitely. And I'll be sure to put a reminder on the teacher's bulletin board.
Great. The manager wants this entire situation to have a positive resolution for everyone. Notice that Ms. Nichols is working toward clear and open communication with the cashier, letting her know what the expectations are. Ms. Nichols is direct, supportive, and courteous. But there's no doubt the cashier understands how important the field trip request form is, and she knows her role. Now, the field trip is over. Let's see how things go when the teacher sees Ms. Nichols again.
Oh, Miss Adams.
I brought your cooler back.
Great. Now, how did the field trip go?
It was great, and the kids loved the lunches. You know, you're right. They really enjoyed everything. Thanks for your help.
Well, the next time you have something planned, just let me know, and I'll be happy to help you select a menu. You know, in fact, let me give you a copy of our field trip menus.
Remember that effective communication is essential in building a successful operation. When confronted with a difficult situation, listen carefully without interruption. Then remain calm, speak with confidence, and look for a win-win situation whenever possible. In this situation, even though the teacher couldn't get the menu she wanted, she understood the reason, and the cafeteria manager offered friendly assistance in the future to make sure the teacher would have the menu she wanted next time.